Days of Our Lives beforehand spoilers February 9th to 13th Philip delivers stunning news and Kat makes power play. Days of Our Lives spoilers Thursday, February 5th Sophia tricks Holly, Gabi's double heartbreak, Tate's plea to Rachel. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives beforehand spoilers February 9th to 13th Philip delivers stunning news and Kat makes power play. Days of Our Lives spoilers for February 9th, 13th reveal Philip Kiriakis stuns notoriety and Kat Green is making a really big move. As we always do on early edition day, we start with what's coming the rest of this week, and also we'll dive into what's coming week. Philip stuns Gabi on Days of Our Lives. On Wednesday, February 4th, we've got Gabi Hernandez absolutely stunned by Philip Kiriakis. He may have a big romantic surprise up his sleeve. But will Gabi ever admit how she described on Titan for Tony DiMera, or is Theo Carver going to drop that lemon to mess effects up since he's crushing on her? Over in Alemania, Rafe Hernandez and Eli Grant get new word. Rafe set up that tablet in Vivian Alamain's house in Alemania, and Eli and Rafe are going to calf Vivian. I suspect she might have meant for them to find it because it was well retired, and she knew they were going to search. She sounded unconcerned about them searching, so she's going to tell Eli and Rafe a veritably satisfying story about that. Vivian targets Dimitri on Days of Our Lives. Vivian may be throwing Dimitri von Leuschner DiMera under the machine as part of her scheme with Gwen Rizek to take him down because, as we know, Vivian Alamain hates the von Leuschners and Gwen, in particular, hates Dimitri. Liam Selejko tells Abe Carver that he's so sorry. He'd no idea that Theo was going to be abducted. Liam, according to him, allowed he was preparing that vault for some kind of doomsday extremity, like a lemon sanctum, by grazing up on food and water. I'm not sure Liam Selejko's telling the whole verity, however. Gabi Hernandez mourns Stefan DiMera and drama at Bayview. On Thursday, February 5th, we've got Rafe and Ariana Hernandez Horton assuring Gabi. It looks like Rafe and Eli leave Alemania induced that Stefan DiMera really is dead. However, it looks like they got a DNA match if they tested the remains. Of course, Gabi told Philip that she was over Stefan, but being brazened with the verity of his death is going to be commodity differently because that was her Joe. That was her person, and they really got cheated by Vivian. Sophia Choi and Holly Jonas are playing nice over at Bayview in front of Dr. Gregory. Sophia's going to write Holly an important nicer note this time that doesn't say she hates her. Everything seems less contentious. Sophia may be playing nice so that her guardians at Bayview will relax their guard and she can escape again. Rafe grills Kristen on Days. Rafe circles back around to question Kristen DiMera. And I wonder if it'll be about what they set up out in Alemania about the CCTV on the vault, or if it's about her working with him to take down EJ DiMera. Perhaps a little bit of both. Brady Black needs Tate Black's help to get through to Rachel Black, and this could be about steering clear of Sophia Choi. Or it could be about what happened with Rachel in the judge's chambers. We may just get a play-by-play after the fact to find out what happened and if she's been doomed to an indefinite stay in Bayview. Obviously, Kristen was allowing she could just bring her home, but I don't suppose it's going to go that way because we know that Alice Halsey has her last occurrences coming soon because she has left Days of Our Lives. Stefano DiMera Memorial and EJ DiMera's rise to power. Friday, February 6th, Chad DiMera wants EJ and Kristen to just tap the thickets and stop their bickering so they can have some family consanity for just a moment. Long enough to bury their pater, Stefano DiMera. I guess they're going to inter ashes, and we'll see if they put him back in the vault or if they're going to do commodity differently with him. Tony DiMera, Chad, EJ, Kristen, and Theo are all surely on the cinch for Stefano DiMera's keepsake at the DiMera Manse. We may also see Gwen there, along with Roman Brady, Kate Roberts, Marlena Evans, and Susan Banks. I know Anna DiMera is supposed to be back this week, so she may be there, or they may just show up for the after party. Obviously, the family's not partying, but I know Roman is presumably ready to throw a big after party. He and Marlena have a moment this week that dislocates Kate. We also have Abe stunned by a request from Theo. I wonder if this has anything to do with Liam or Stefano's keepsake. Does Theo actually invite Abe? That's the last place he'd want to be. EJ, the DiMera patriarch on Days of Our Lives? At the keepsake, EJ says that despite Stefano's excrescencies, he did love them all. EJ promises they won't let the house of DiMera fall. It looks like Stefano's ignominious phoenix ring may be going on EJ's cutlet as he takes his place as the primogenitor, indeed though he's not the oldest. I suppose he's the oldest natural child who's in the country and not on the run from the law. Johnny DiMera gets a warning from Chanel Dupree, and it may be to not let Stefano's death make him vulnerable to EJ. Plus, he's telling Johnny that he's agitated that Chanel is carrying a DiMera, but it sounds like those are fighting words because Johnny says he formerly has a son who's a DiMera. It would feel strange for EJ to not count Tate as a real DiMera when he considers Tony a family and Kristen his family. Valentine's Day love and shocking opinions in Salem. The week of February 9th through the 13th, we're deep into February reaches. We're going to see Stephanie Johnson and Alex Kyriakis soon decide commodity, surprising about their espousal. They put out the press release that they were going to elope, but it sounds like in the midst of all this drama with her snooper, Stephanie and Alex decide that they don't want to stay. There's no time like the present. Speaking of love, Brady and Sarah Horton decide it's game on. They're going to be together, and they're going to date despite Xander Cook not being happy, and despite the Kristen and Rachel issues they know will come with this. Gabi and Philip head to Miami on Days of Our Lives. Gabi and Philip are going to be heading to Miami. That may be what Philip stunned Gabi with, a surprise flight for Valentine's Day. Speaking of V-Day, Steve Johnson and Kayla Brady are celebrating their marriage anniversary. They've been married many times, like a good cleaner couple. Jennifer Horton and Jack Devereaux are still in Salem. They're going to be ignoring and seeing. Paulina Price and Abe Carver celebrate Valentine's Day. But this may be their last good time since Lexi Carver may be back from the dead soon, which could put a nail in the pall of Paulina and Abe's marriage. Ari gets a kiss from bodacious bad boy Liam soon, and I'm guessing that Gabi is really going to detest that. Doug Williams III was enough of a bad boy, but Liam seems worse. He has the redundant baggage of the dead partner, the single-payer stuff, and also he's a felonious, an illiterate miscreant. His reading is getting better, however, so at least Abe's got that sorted out for him. February sweeps the snooper strikes and Vivian Alamain's next game. We're also going to find out further about whether Vivian faked out Eli and Rafe with different remains. She might have had Jake DiMera's remains put in that pall because, as halves, they would have both tested the same. We only have 3 occurrences of Vivian, and also we're going to have her off-screen with one-sided phone calls with Gwen on the Dimitri scheme. EJ's having a struggle. There are just a lot of effects going on in his life, and that makes him veritably vulnerable for Kat to swoop in, get near, try to get word, and plan a kiss on him. Watch for Stephanie, Jada Hunter, Alex, and Steve to launch their plan to trap the snooper, but he's way ahead of them. Owen Ken is going to catch Stephanie from the sanitarium, and I anticipate that's coming during February reaches. Days of Our Lives spoilers Thursday, February 5th. Sophia tricks Holly, Gabi's double heartbreak, Tate's plea to Rachel. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Thursday, February 5th, reveal that Sophia Choi will trick Holly Jonas while Gabi Hernandez faces some double heartache. Tate Black will also deliver a plea to Rachel Black, so then's what Days of Our Lives suckers can look forward to. At Bayview, Sophia will summon Holly for another visit under the guise of offering and reason. With Dr. Gregory supervising the situation, Sophia will pass along another note and express how sorry she's for lashing out. Of course, Sophia won't really be sorry at each, but Holly will supposedly let herself believe she's authentically apologizing. Holly and Sophia were good musketeers formerly upon a time, so Holly may admit she wants her BFF back. Gregory will be pleased as Sophia and Holly patch effects up, but it'll all be part of Sophia's manipulative plan. Sophia will still end up targeting Holly in the coming occurrences, so stay tuned for all the horror she'll induce. Meanwhile, Days spoilers say Tate will team up with Brady Black and try to talk some sense into Rachel. Since Kristen DiMera set up out Sophia was still communicating with Rachel via notes, she was unhappy about that. Tate won't be happy either once he presumably gets updates from Brady, so he may advise Rachel not to defy the rules again. The further problems Rachel causes, the longer it'll take for her to score her freedom. Tate may play up how important he misses having Rachel around and maintain with her to just do what she's told from now on. Once Rafe is back from his trip to Alamania, Day's spoilers say he'll have some delicate news to partake with Gabi. Rafe will bring Gabi up to speed on what he learned from Vivian Alamane's displeased hand, who verified Stefan DiMera was being held against his will about a time ago. Stefan didn't want to leave Salem or Gabi before, so Rafe will feel like she needs to know that. Gabi will reel when she realizes just how far Vivian went to keep her piecemeal from Stefan. Once the forensic analysis comes in from Stefan's inhumation, that should add to Gabi's heartache. Day's spoilers say Rafe and Ari Horton will comfort Gabi as she realizes Stefan's gone for good. Still, Vivian most likely arranged for the lab results to be manipulated ever. This feels more like Vivian's way of making sure no bone goes digging for any farther Stefan answers. Back with Rafe, he'll corner Kristen with questions. Could Rafe decide he's willing to join forces with Kristen on EJ DiMera's takedown by the end of this discussion? Days of Our Lives spoilers say Kristen will hold out stopgap for a Rafe alliance, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.